ekoso ye ka say ehon komodi ahodo bebre no an ekoso e wo Ghana ha say titru MPP circles na kai na hye no so sa no pay eno anso na ye ba beto so former chairman e de Madina constituency Rama Kansi atenase sanso so na lawyer amo date ya oye communication chair e de ma Ora Kennedy or Agyapong campaign or no so atnas and penny for me, you know. Na me no mo bedin komo medin e de ya amofa watch cancel akwa
ya me no na what to say
now so
nyame so no kron
okay
you know where somebody pay a chain yes
ora ma cancel akwa
yeah me no
boko there
boko bibia boko
no so na on conference na say
na me na
na former chairman na observe on them ma me can for ram more that ensure say
all right okay
observation the total you know the course so and koma hodoa before then na koso within course ye wie enema hodoa koso yenkwani
yo me da sipi edi kan no ma menchia yahwefo ene yatiefo na ene nyame ase se ne nsoso ode eda no achen na mesanfa keno he Japan enchia ene asida kese anoni kabia Emma delegates are Omuba, the National Delegates Conference, Ewo Legon Sports Stadium. Meme de ye twa mu yi. Na ne mpa ebo nyina ne se onyame enwa wo onfa mu si okode atabanso na onfa wo mra na conference no aturenchen bia entu obia na ye be wie na ombesa go back to their families ewo animunyam enti yempa boy no in fact before the conference no or sending a message of welcoming to all of them a sign of sebe owo abadaye ayem hihye ema party ba enunti omo baaye no omo bedru ye na ye call Saturday na bibia tu etwa ye no na ayade December ye nyina. But when we come back to how the conference was organized, no, the execution of the conference now, that's a OTH, that's a OSHA. You can see that this whole conference, no, it was a total orchestration of the national executive to showcase Dr. Maubomia.
Or the planning committee in Bekawana.
The planning committee, whoever you're involved in this particular conference. Omutrimu pa omudi yes adien. And they say, Ombama we ask the delegates who say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the choice of the people, but he is not the choice of the people. If you say nipe ba hono kra nipe ba na supposedly the actual people buy was saying come no for the constitutional amendment over less than 6,000. And now when the council be ba the presidential candidate now plenty. And when you even express this in terms of percentages, it's less than 1%.
Yeah.
But they made a mistake. So we stadium where and I make no pay or TV so
radio
we stadium where any per buying was close to 10,000 almost free hand and now stadium no where and kunya ni per free mobile better so almost free hand and on by yeah and nay any population free hand and the big remusa and who brought them there omo access a bar. These are questions. Let us assume said near course on the entire can say it was an orchestration and stage managed a ye my daughter Maubomia said. Onim said, well, and yet a had say or your former vice president. Neighbor man the podium to speak to the delegates. We don't have any problem with that. The problem a challenging now. A matrimu pop bonny be a show a day. And it's a Koduya Kasai. He's a general secretary of the party at this time, our power and authority, Dr. Maubomia. Okasawi, one nanti amfa tracks and so and we will more welcome. Or Kasano Kodia, Neira Major in chain. But or deliver as a professional, as the CEO of the of the party. It's introducing Baumia to the world, to the delegates, me and my wife, because my wife is one of the campaign managers. Only nam. So, but Okasa would check on your security. I don't cry the case against is sinful to the practice of security. So, Okasa, former vice president, supposedly Ekasa, now the wife John, no security will have no Jan chain. Pim. Oh, we no. Ya na wasi for mo obi awia kodua kasa wi osi for no okọ na bi kasa wi osi for no okọ national treasure kasa wi osi for no okọ obi akasa wi that practice the rules of engagement bejira chire ho kasa wi si na kotrance but when Baumia kasa oba be kasa no osoro free baby a ote e wosoro na osi for no na they beam the clench light all videos all cameras and everything e beam e wono so na abambamba sasa na yekano abambamba yejina bababa sa mani ba stage ni so with a loud voice, but we understand he's the VP. From a VP is okay and can the person okay be on can me mini problem but okasa wie ye no and osi form no wan ko ba bia and osi tracks and so was he being disobedient?
Who is one see from say VP, but we see from say candidate.
Or see from as a flag bearer, hopeful, as an aspirant. To say honorable Ken, to say Minwe Boche Agyapong, to say Agyapong, to say Adenimo, etc. Omunyina. To see from no. Obi already can welcome them. No, they will join a uwevu from region to region. From I show starting from the northern region, I show almost Koran. I was stand the popular stand. I show almost population is close to 10,000 people. My planting microphone and no wevu, also wevu no. Not near Ankasabio. That they just did Nikurachi. No, no, so few or no, or when I say, what is more than a campaign message and a campaign presentation? The only is it not the launch of a campaign? Some so I say a peace who was them, a unity who was them. I didn't know almost call round no. More all the aspirants so enya kwenya anchor round and welcome the delegates and say yes you see what have you yes so if you are talking about peace and unity and fair playing ground, the rules of engagement. It is all say we should
former first lady.
Obania former first lady for how many conferences and a party ni by yeah former first ladies and now say former second lady whatever it is they call it, okay, and in the crew and nam hwa omu wevu who said akufo-addo be paying, who said the former president akufo-addo be paying. So why this show? What is show?
An advantage.
It's an undue, you find undue advantage. Undue advantage. No, yeah. That was not a conference, properly so called, but a launching of Baumia's campaign. Or call round. O wevu, odu eliko timijina, no wevu, odu eliko timijina, no wevu. An aberration, a total deviation of the practice of MPP conference.
People see you as the communication chair.
Yes.
Near a course, honorable Ken of fantasy.
Oh, and your honorable Ken, all the aspirants, Obia Philly say, I do no and ye. All the aspirants. But honorable Ken, being the person he is, Obia preachy peace, Obia preachy tranquility. Obi a from the more frasi besi ne there be a wakuma party ma. Obi was musha party ma ye, musha party ma ye. Mo from woni nkofo na musha grassroots for ye. Omo nya adwuma nyo omo me adwuma ma omo. Yem padwuma ma omo. You saw a time where Atefa Eka say your man instruction say mo for party for no. You una we interview honorable Ken ewa ha. What who enibre ba no say Adenti na womu titi grassroots sa adi no titi grassroots masa. It is then a question of reading say me party me dear chire from 1992, even before 1992 in US, United States of America. Me dear chire, my boy party, my core party ma, and net the year drone. Yeah, national delegate conference. They allow vice president in the year Aquenya. And my omonanti will blow kisses in the air to the delegates. Ufu say, oh yes, sir. Next obiti hwa hanuana. And yes, he spoke as a vice president. We agree, we don't have any qualms. Joe Weiss, we don't have any qualms. But Osi Formula no nam tracks and so he was no longer. He morphed into an aspirant. Because the only aspirants pay.
Yeah. Or for votes.
For votes. Yeah. Only aspirants pay. And then look, Okasawi ati for munja muntie just be a ade de wo ya ye party money be o ye bibi that's entwa ya. For me, I think Senka Ofre Joe Weiss no or render a big time apology to all the aspirants. And can't also where they see any a plan, but it took us by surprise into Mufanche. But no say man for friends say, oh my idea. No more anyadie. No more anyadie. More setting the stage for disunity. If you say at what point in time, and at what point in time, and come Agyapong, open opportunity to meet the delegates and also go around and wave to them and introduce themselves. This was a one time. And it's a man for any people say a stage manager. Yeah. For me, I agree with them absolutely and 100%. And then we needed to apologize. Why apologize? What I say, and I'm going to say, honorable Ken, or Banoso, Obe Remuno. If you saw who tape now, the resistance of the security said, all morning in Crawford, Remuno.
Guys and security for guys on the back. And I would you what the house up.
Yes, what I say, a whole party. That's the honorable care of all people. Did you know be an honorable care? I was just watching because let me say have my description. I was watching them. Because me draw 5 o'clock in the morning. Go see a point because that me person me share the encofo ye a bema party do a ye pen kaboom sa ayina ye hweno and sabekana. But everything they did from A to Z was in favor of the Tabawood Bomia. Just to dwarf and reduce the ambition, determination of the rest of the aspirants.
When a bad effect on campaigns,
there be any effect. We have a strategy. And yes, but don't ye I say you crying. Don't ye I be lazy a boot. Don't ye yamia who say and Crofono, or determined say ye po. Don't ye 2024 time now, ye primaries no. They are determined to do worse than this. And no, we have the message. No, we know where to find the grassroots. No, you're part of the grassroots. No, you're the grassroots. No, maybe you're my grassroots. No, you examples to show. No, you're cast your dossier. No, see, you can't be about the economy. It meets your quite fast no through agro processing. And you may be factories need you behind nipa. Value chain analysis, supply chain, near man yeka. No, you want tiasie. Ewo Ghana mabrumu ye woni da so ewo Ghana mabrumu ye nim hawa ye be use tourism ye nim hawa ye be use technology na yawo de ma de no kra ya areho ansa na me sorry akọ ma ade de ya areho pa ba ko no say na nim say Dr. Mawubawumia on the invent digitalization.
Let's go back to Honorable Ken. Triumphant entry I would do.
Meba, but me person we very critical to me. Okay. Meba so hwe Dr. Mawubawumia o see digitalization dey be our kan ho asem. Yaw. Enemremu distance is not an issue. Enti se me wa hai me person me ni US for doing comma. Ade bi wo ha ono an kan kire digitalization. Yeah. They can do Zoom number 1. They can do Google Team number 2. They can do Microsoft Teams number 3, etc. Similar ones, applications. On bet me aye, ama President Kofo baby or what be our bruchino, you didn't come now what the message amma the delegates.
Now the one find a message, Amma.
Try me ba. Let them go for the same thing, no make me as hard no. But lo and behold, tape no ball for that don't go for no. A 208 taper video. Or we the campaign not all done the campaign team I say no she fugu white. Who are you deceiving?
Same way there say
who are you deceiving?
Media when it to me share them me ko pet e bi na ma hwe o social media who
because omu deceive you na omu born na dan kwakufu tape of 2008 ebo kufo president kufo tape den sia de oye no no media house in the sound omu mute all media houses into the Facebook there yanko the sound and the voices per yet in stadium hope. Now you are talking about fairness, you are talking about say ya de ni Identity no copy President Kufo old tape. Copy the Kufo tape 208. Identity na first ya conference ya President Kufo ni wa or did the tape live tape. Did Zoom man address it ekasaye. Did a bass jamasi. And this time around internet the father of digitalization Ebabe Kasa no turning from former vice president to an aspirant who is waving with wife on the tracks. Our Lagos Sports Stadium. No. Montini, Kodia, Joe Weiss, Nana B. And the rest, Montibia organizes Zoom. This is a failure. It's technological. It's a technological failure. Montibia organizes Sadiano. No more dada, you dada ye. Hey, Grassroots for Booty, or dada, they don't have anything to tell you. A coffin the video at 208 over close to something years. Okay, Ebebo, actually, after that, he was a young man. And where the moon in this, you know, I said, Papa can say, Honorable Ken or Passundia, Honorable Ken or Penkabomu, Domoye no entry. Nanso emu ya bem ye pese grassroots no nyanya arehemu se de omba mu djuma no obeba fio enim bedi nkomo no pese party ni nkamo mu no he all this kama party se munye na yemfa congress imra ye ba mu fie ne wo se de ba mu ye de be mamu ese wo se no mo kan no mbeka mamma mo komantutu ade na omo ye no omo ye se omo di project bodo ba wo ba omia nanso ewiase ehun emu no kre so maame yaw so maame ewu na be ka kire say o maame ada wo dem a
no boss ken kwa na mo ka
ada wo dem a
so we ka say mo bofu so na mo no ti
se bodo sia na se ekom de wo a ena obi hu
aso na me ka no ti ase
o say
o no boss ken kwa na mo ka say na nkrofo fi say mo bofu na mo ti e passion so
yaw issue no say o ho e just say ye bu afu Nemo, so we obi woni empanifo ya de na se futu free president Kofo oba na Kofo oba na manfo ye tintin say ye ntie ne ye beye na omo koso eye saade a omo ye a na se sebe oye badwemba na oti akire na se udo party no na se omo tin e di pictures nyina ba ho ye di buzi abeba ye di president nyina ba na me kaze vitowusu mu yi ni picture free mu yi ni din free mu PFP mu yi ni din free mu a ofuse me ye din mo guma busu ani mu ase ya mo guma busu ani mu ase until I want the party to go back and think say Victor progress if you progress party so no and about Popular Front Party yeah the flag bearer the presidential candidate at that time was Victor Owusu Komrapie of Aguna Sante. And when they are telling the story of MPP, right from the beginning of the party till today, they so almost decided in their own wisdom, which I don't know where they got it from. No, only the free more. Abusia Fonso, Yebekasa.
Jama Makanzi. Akwaba.
Yeah, I mean.
Enche, Abanfonso, Everjourney.
Okay.
Nafi Yaneno Atwa so 107.1 AO Man FM Net 2 TV. Ye be na ye hoke to be with a break you know. Ye the Honorable Ken Oentano ena ye the eba nafi ya sorry so na abanfo so aba betenase. Ewo bra no raken and tano ohuno mebuno no do no ase omo ka se ensesa and omo ehwe a change this contest enye easy contest no enye easy a contester emu odin pa nti obi e mount the strategy a obetumi amount or politics but ohwe ne e course wo ho enra nansane ne no vice president kura ewevu no utimi say a group will be from a certain region hono na omobo gene so pa ahwe other areas no so a na hu se kakra bi na wom just about 1% of delegates on beto aba across the country and enra omoba be share ye wo Legon Sports Stadium na Sunday Emma and yedi home community. Let's see how it goes. Ni nyina mu no na ye hwehwe say MPP betumi anya a victory come 2028 na boa ama omatumi rescue this country from that of the NDC. We have a NDC for nam say ya they are a hard na say the medical kind of Chairman Mackenzie ofia ha say in charge of operations Central Region ma Uraken abanfo apia so aba betras minia akwaba
Agyapong
boko de
what
agronifo
this is home asset to no
agronifo me nyakra ba ho kakra
okay
ba ho kakra na me free ho na ma share Dr. Mahmoud Baumia videos no so we observant pa na wo hwe crowd no yi a ohunu ba bia na omo ebo gene so no afi wo de hwe mu nyina hu se ebinum kra on concern as omo hu so wo gyina ho a wo revu wo hwe mu yi a crowd wo nya kakra mo mu wevu no it through from the northern part of the country ne de who say na omo wevu no enya me nwanwa because ho eno no nso free we are looking for a southern party in the central region where we be produce a president also somebody na ABC form na obi a pe de e de akọ ni die mu Rama Hama ba be di president is one here most of the ministers in from the north.
Where as a book?
One can so trust Dr. Baumia Bana as a Ghana Jama north from Ghana the positions in anyway this is just by the way. Chairman Mackenzie, my uncle former chairman or your observation as about
all right, okay.
Yeah.
You bet your material first. Sure. We had them cry so chill. Sure. Sans on my Giacognati on my tea. Yeah, Becaccio. And Pembe Brea make us so was and Pebia. Timemufona, Ubi one on your Mukasa. Your conference here, Croy. The better Yamias say, Bibia and Shedan could see Amayantias and Bonnie. And on a year me deca crown because Sir Mete say as the NBC or a brick one or so.
I'm a regional organizer.
Yes, a brick one or so. And now your bumpire say Omanom te Safi no mono. Bibian Shadan Tuomo. And to your bon umpire and Yamisu T. And mom to me by stadium of fine. And near Kosovo Stadium there. Nanka, me my dream no. Yana me should be brave no ya in Kabum.
Yeah.
In Kabum pan and I'm nim say quiet call stadium and no nanka ye kwakoye. But and may be bakum ye no be antoye. And so yenya koye amanyo semu idea. Ebinum be taking advantage of others. It's answer me hum penifoni nina omo my margins on be to on the call. Yes, I can see it. I can see it. They really comported themselves. They were nicely arranged. Everything was perfect. The only thing that mam pe kakra Mira Mahmoud Baumia. Sans Obekasa as former vice president of our party, which was right. But it's Osi your starting with Vuyan. Emma me bot toy kakra, me bot like minyamboto esan say na san kabom na nanka ehwe ne samre no nanka okasa wie no nanka fi se otwe ne ho bre onoko ananso se okasa wie no ni nuano mo oni omukọ akansi no anka obeto densa invite omu nyina abasoro nanka sebi anye bia no omiewu se oye pani e wo ye party mu nanka omu wevu the public se sampani fo we na se nyame ye adoma omu ba be hwe se ye party ma ebeto aba amoma be di ye party n'anima. But very unfortunate that never happened. And nona a man me hoye. It's answer okase we no see from na o wave no. Meeting some bebre wo form. A man for kasai near wechro near show and then it took away the purpose I had the call stadium say conference no. Ekoye bibi se na eya koye se eye campaign ani ekoye ewo ho na ekobasa na adofo eni omomo po asem nyina no omrate me ho esan se baby a party we sisi enkabomu pe ani epe because sabe eya ye kan bebre se esen ene katremampo ekwa you know. And so, say your partner, na say, obi actually to me, obi a person say ye nearko. Nemo ma ya mummy and kai bibi. Ya boajo so no. And then no say asana was an so penny. Ebia ebinimati no na yesrew. And so ebia no wen hu. Ti ebesre Siasi ya pen kabum wo ya party mudia. Yemma pepre peye. Obia enya ni say. Obia nso nya ne a way of trying to say something. But the kobase ekoye se nipa bi mu adwen no ye ya siuti onipa ba ku bia.
Obi advantage
because ebi plan po na nkentisa. And say yes, son etie.
You see what team comedy na akoso no for the vice president, former vice president to speak a occasion as no is in the right direction. Whoever be anko vice president nka obekasa. But a contest na ebekoso. This is the preparation towards the contest. And now be a hwe ni mo say the wo kan say owie no. For the purpose of unity, or bear arrangement, or any new and be coffilled and so to wave the crowd and they or more band to make sure so why then I know Bibia and shed any more a but so on TSC now I take advantage. You know why cannot take home. In yes, sure say Obia Womubino, a bear or they say Sadiana Akoso. I don't know to think as former vice president in Tina. Or they yes and a bibi or more transfer plan yes obey to make sure say nipan be who say so
yana make us impenifo na omenya kwenya no enyom wan kire no omonso sebe they comported themselves yes it's answer the leadership of this whole thing media ni ameka kakra and your conference na sem na no ne kana ye bibia wo ho esan se wo hwe enema bi akokọ so a na kamia ye se emre bia na ye pese ye nsakra bia no asa adwen bi tachiri adwen bi na menhye da ehunu na me besre ye party no ye no ma ye di achire no ye dọọso pa waho enti se soro fo no eko a asiafo ye ne yebre
me da se Joahome abanfo between political power and ora Kennedy or Agyapong me name a question what Timasi political power as a politician you ora can come and ora Kennedy Agyapong na ho den nyina Yankopon fa ema no ya ono nso eka ho bi emu de o he na we
ose Erican Mamichia etie for Michia Aguna West we dey mpacho mi boni tew Aguna West to be precise Yakrum Emi Krom mampani ku for time na UCC or vice chancellor bi Professor Emmanuel Adwoben o take initiative bi ma this time Krom there's a university UCC and S omo run the 3 faculties here now we have some issue about health Yakrum health facility now it's not up to standard. Even the entire Yakrum community in town is almost 30,000 population. We have 2 strong secondary schools. Yakrum Secondary School, about 3,285 population. Then we have Sedek Secondary School, 2,984. Now, says the university Agyapong chief. Now, we share the standard of Yakrum health post na yaro. And to me pleading with Yen health minister, Daniel Prophet. So we mission one.
We be pleading now co friend Daniel.
Oh, so one about because Yami Adam or covet no observe and job express also know Daniel Prophet. To them said be brave. All training should be cream because Nippon almost safety is paramount. And again, the tertiary institutions, apart from community and Ankas and health minister, where they Mr. Muntuana Mona Mufu in Kosho because of Nippon here. I'm over fast forward. I'm said, I'm here the weekend, the Jebo Bedu. About in quantity, you can't quantify nothing. Can quantify the health of or the life of somebody. To be another time, COVID by Kazembi, or the economy crab crash. Nobody's protected the life of Ghanaians. Better off sincere or be many people because when people want to find them back. What does it say? Power ni one where I'm
talking about so or one quanya and a whole day the and yes, what be a
Bonnie be
Bonnie be any political power.
Says a Russia at this dispensation. Agyapong power and Benison other aspirant.
Okay.
Agyapong power and Benison other aspirant. Now, me senior brother no casting be. In fact, honorable me and papa, baby, I won't take a cry. Because benefits are quite such a command crana and yen fair. What you say? Congress, I died Friday, I debate Saturday, Thursday, I debate Friday. Jeff to Buffy, over 3.5 million Ghana cedis. What's I got on 500,000 Ghana cedis? Come on. What Congress about the reality? Even the entry alone, no, is decided, and I don't know. So, I'm not booking, so I send them to the Ghana say, MP party come there.
Okay, on Tinasia, a bay on one. That is the divine, a divine gift. I don't know why people don't get it. And you know, a divine, a banner so to say, gifts, and so we be the channel. And you be a Obiane, Obi will be party can, but on yet. Now, when in child, you go on the file, so my check. And Tiadena Muhunesano, let can be can.
Oh, true. That's opening depend which person you know. And when you follow so which and the pay do not move. Because any champion. Obadi when the first of the abandon, but when we say people go on penasm, a agenda setting. Shek Quaka offers or entire. I want to gate Kumabio. A open way a barricade keke. Tis honorable Kenny Rima, stamping about if you.
The minimum second I come Mattia and say, nah, I brand here by Conan will be unfinding if you know opinion so, but Yango money be president. Well,
who's an hour? What can say, Mr. will be so stand ovation? Or it was a selected delegate to don't go. Yeah. But a true Ghanaians delegate to all party, over 10,000, they were outside. They were cheering him up. And the people go on quantify almost 2%. 97%, and they are the police station executives. So me, they are not coming there between points and me and Sanma. Congress will come on 20,000. Oh, yes, not first carrying my police station executives.
So, yes, I would mean that.
How?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, young boss, Master,
JFK, or the Mian Samara, last week, a committee, one of the Council of Elders, Conifi, midday, JFK, so on the council of catching up upon Wabantino BNTB. Midday, JFK. On council of catching up upon within fee. Now I'm going to pesca on your mocha. Now, move about this, I'm prefer different. They preach unity, but they practice evil. Okay. Because I'm also from different homes, they come together. And the ultimate thing is you be a power. But you to be a party, but they be a because of the this youth want own power da. Because we used to now time nature, our time nature they will take over the party. As a man penny for party as said you or could do 15 good months or sacrifice number boom. So I'm penny for civil service. I don't think that could be a problem. But in a program, can I more that the civil kind of old tapes that I do the same thing. What is happening?
Somebody who say old tape, but I mean, your tape no here.
Say no, what is happening? What is this? I tapes no, Uncle Byron no be an
old tapes, yeah.
Say fair old tape there. Why do you have to?
Who are they deceiving?
You see what it means. They say, I am tempted to believe that President before the council member old tape.
No, one because that's what in the fast.
No.
President Akufo-Addo never member old tape.
No, I said a program. I said,
we're not willing to invite them.
Unyanti there may can.
Oh yeah, I get it. Yes.
One more day say old taper. One more day say penny for the image. And the address because I mean farmer was old team.
No, that is everywhere. One of them connected. So here's the case. When we push penny because our penny no crown show.
How can you come and play an old tape?
So what is happening in MPP? And to know me, I say, yeah, Papa can Agyapong. Who some time says with the mass uncle away. Who quantify the oil of business, of course, say 4 million Ghana cedis, 40 billion. I'm going to pick up from our campaign 1 year. The upper ground say, Mr. Marcos will send the abuse me, maybe 70 taxing. What I say, into baby and Americano. In fact, a lot of our guys are not happy with him because they are the one who just would trust it. And women demonstrate declares, woman powers up. But trust me, can Agyapong defeat? It is how they go to and possible. Can Agyapong never lose this promise? It is clear. Says they are resorted to say, make commander, young real back home, my friend, and answer. I come a lot of promises. Namana media was a central region, the amount from Japan, don't do any promises. They called the man last week. One man, a lot of promises. But I'm fly.
I may share crowd now, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, a wave. And one that Tijuana, why almost on concern or more. Yeah, what if you not what say this contest a woman papa.
Miss
apart from northern part for now normal
the northern region who be not was support again.
Yeah.
It was a selective no don't go. The former criteria can support again who support Dr. Mahmoud Bamia you will never enter. No, JFK all about 500,000 Ghana is one book. I said no catch on book.
No, we should
allow all that smart to be a castle Congress and I say. And a lot of them were having their speech. They were having speech in their house. Because some are happier. And then they practice for they preach for their unity, then they practice devil. Man compare for the catch on. So in the best we have a canal seminar, Sebi or door party number. Nobody would dispute about Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, so man come because I former vice president. And or you double as one former presidential candidate. It's no fine. But for nothing at all, to say me panic allow man ka something for one card of Mahmoud Bamia no one call rounds one demonstrate. Mona Lord obi out to negate our offer conference. That was the end. And today we come him so be a sample we crab. Ade akova obeshap honorable Ken of campaign office obesa custodian and say send them baby. And there's a kind of zeal our boys. What do you follow it? No, I organic cloud. Yeah. And to me, there will be a no kind of a I no follow. So it tells you, I didn't hear you know. Ghana for the picture will say, with this man did it here, there is power for you. That's what I said. If Agyapong the power there, are closer than other aspirants. And
Okuseku says everything possible is being done to impose a candidate in the party, but certainly it won't work this time around. The feeling was very manifest at the conference grounds. Okuseku wadamfa ena ode way by actually maybe other messages by no abanfo who say still no it's a way of imposing a candidate.
Oh yes. Even some say no friend kwa who say now dey say keke obem or tie dey cause no obem no friend kwa be. What does it say mon per party me say was this Friday now we interview is it regional chairman or so. I see one pair aspirant to be an teacher as well.
Yeah, I'll go home.
Question pictures in Puyo. Find out. Obi a bonnet or crocron. Obi a bonnet one bono.
Michelle, I'm requested for the entry of Ken or Netu TV. Mr. Momunimam around for entry. The entry, no triumphant entry or the entire or stadium when a dome one day dinner, you know, more muni pictures, no, and more man for no entry. More mammy. The real ones are Grofo Eddie Hono. Na omo enhwe bi wo hokra na bi no de aponko e de di nachi Idin enim num ne ade oma ye hwe sa ade ni nyina o hwe 2024 then before the elections na wo hwe ne edoma idin achi na o say niam no asesa pa ya e kire say youth no omo eni abre say omo padwuma ye they want a leader obetumi aboa ma ne omo ye no nso etumi akoso yeah, Shannon. So, and this one says, so 17 years ago, video was played yesterday. I was surprised and suspicious about the video until lawyer just put it out this morning. Baumia has lost it in advance. I was watching their entries and I can say it without provocation. In the provocation, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is in commanding lead. Whether or not stage management Akumpreko is winning the heart of the youth, I can edit way by I also hear that was Goguzi Gabuafo. Come on now, et saying that indeed Honorable Ken was sitting on a white horse, going out there to conquer, and this is the second time to seal the deal. God has already ordained him. Goguzi Gabuafo yesofo and ordained way and so by. I commend the delegates for their remarkable discipline, attention, and sacrifice throughout the conference proceedings. Your dedication to the ideals and future of the party MPP is not only commendable, but also a clear demonstration of your commitment to the growth and unity of our great party. Inshiraba Andelka, Ashaiman, and Ononso Ediwe. By Pasulo says, I disagree with Joe Wise' explanation of Dr. Baumia and entry into the pitch because Dr. Baumia is now a candidate, but whatever they do, Kennedy or Agyapong will be victorious at the end. Also, so that's Asari. Good morning. He said, I think what the MPP has done is making changes in the legal framework of the party. There certainly are big issues remaining to be addressed. One of these is communication. What does it mean and what does it entail? Unless a serious attempt is made to address this and other issues in a strategic way, you will not expect to achieve much from this constitutional review. Openi also that's it. Moi, more messages about actually make na makan ede ama abanfo yanko anim me say why shika crowd near akoso no especially ora ken ne draw ede ma party and no since na party for the penalty no
yeah now can do true
yeah
now say about time en ye ni ayo about time akomba na wodobi about time bia wo bi odo ne de but wuyi ma akonu ho a ene wo de
party na nkasa kura grassroots for no more for talk to them or na party no ekrom
one they have taken their decision already and it's going for Ken
hwe nia Ken ye nyina achi na top no still no mo person mo pushing no
yes
now sometimes we busa say mo amosoro nyam na party nyam just say hwe amendment yo my here police station no echo 7 free 5 echo 7 electoral area coordinators and also we dey be ka ho and also I think say 5 was a 7 and na echo secretary near communication near dey be be ka ho enti I expand no am a base no emu ayede
yeah now can they true na problem here electoral area coordinators no
okay
because could you believe say electoral area be ho abeko no na police station where 3-4 enti we no coordinators 5 na ekone medidie nanka party no me I don't against obey expand no but we have so many ways and can anka obey no fine say nipa do abeka former MP is laudable so be a we die gundwa ne pen me constituency Agona West honorable Sam Obodai odi for 3 times the longest yeah na only voting right na akoya na obay internet sana say ni aba ne dia de eye but kakra me ka ho say ni ehwe bia no yesa aka wa obetu wa to do en fit I was say yanka say people for to be precise honorable Ken camp yes smart ni ekofom because eduma any form and also one baby ayen strength wo because in penifo why one say oh dey ampa no say but grassroots no nim say Ken Agyapong is their savior why Ken Agyapong started hard when endo or prepare sir ni victory or the body party be 20 years back they be am say escafo Ghana apa o Ken na fa no mo but from 2000 coming 25 years in I go see him so say one survival 4 years crowd atiato A good no more. Or Pesca good, okay, now, CB. They are nowhere to be found. But Japan has been consistent for the past 25 years. And you know, many baby are in the corner. Police station Funen will say is the only savior for the party. And she'll be was already a software term. As of is an uncle, but as of the prophecies here back. And in life, you know, it was about 75% spiritual.
Yeah.
This as often I work in Japan and go for I was as of Bonnie Bay more Pamono, as often they will say, no, I brand to baby, I need to do so. Then what again? I want to be woman. So I can say, young police station for Nebuchadnezzar. The only thing we need to do is to safeguard our ballots. Now, honorable, may catch vital information. Why do you say Santa region Western area? But it is a caution to some people from Santa region. No, I will never panic. No, women free and fair. Confess no more police fool. One council will suggest, but in there's nobody. But my friend here, never from women, your best answer. Because I go to the end result and say unity. You are the ultimate navy, and this is for the Mahamas. But if you say, many a day, some of them for catch. Oh, both your mafia and do. But how can you call the president and say you should come and support you? Now, call the power. And you're possible.
So when I political power, we are so, and I'll bet me be out.
Exactly.
This will be a bit me amount political power. Sandy Pan was ordered the co. Then TRCS and Crawford away on interest above the political power. Then, meaning so interested pie or a can.
Exactly.
Interest a power, no. But me not sure say can own win political power and can be dinechi.
Sure.
Me not sure that
you will be a central region. Or two losing bonus against Japan.
And so
yes. So the people in Japan won the power in his life. Upon the political challenge so cool in Japan, not times Cadiputano, survival. But in the he's paying losing bonus. Because of interest of baby. And the same person who could now CPS no pitch say oh be any interest you didn't supersede the interest of the party. Come on, whom are you deceiving? Oh, now many they are the bakosha. Who's our case they enter youth in the papa nature. They have seen something. Politics now and never mean who we have said we are different. So who win out here. Now can Japan, now somebody say jobs.
Conclude one.
Who the only compare young papa Baumia jobs can Japan between on 90-10. Because you three no one will pay you my. O man you say no edwuma nim tiri say so be a person call lawyer. Because as a politician say na ada akonfo. Nti e bokro na lawyers no defend here. Etin that engineers opa every year na check nipa will pass out by as engineers, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, auto engineers, even agricultural extension officers kwa wonye bi. Etin that akoko quality and ya na Ghana yemi and here problem because you to provide the other professionals no obi a person lawyer. Back in Japan star ode ba no o se me ba memo edwuma edwuma be no de ma wo. Even indirect employment in crowd was saying direct employment. Yeah. Why? Because the Japan did one limited to extent say it's not about certificate. But you know the certificate on there. And there's a work call I think we maintenance the best starch factory where I will produce starch. Medium of pharmaceutical council. That's some of the alcoholic companies here. I don't think so. Could have bunches of our special certificate be what they call. This steel plant. I don't think it's a Scrabilla. Oh, he has certificate to be. And you know or cut across. Any person of 5 or 7 contest can Japan stand store. Into case member with Juma ordinary so. And Ghana all the system regions in the Crobio course be an say region be Columbia who are very unique obetuma 10 miska but that's why I said the same. He's the only person who can turn nothing out of something. Because that guy is so good nature way will be a pay Juma. A lot of about 80% are university graduate. But there's no job. There's a bet center one now mother. Why? Because there's no job. The only livelihood almost about bet. No, they survive. But professionals who go with you know, over number never Ghana happen now because banker or be a Greek no bank. Obi a mechanical engineer, over one mobile money vendor.
Conclude now, Chairman.
And you know, with all due respect, says the police station for Mr. Mombenaso. A call for us and Kobe tries and Kibia embassy in Yamiadum, say bottom down, say middle top, one the end result and they say, we are casting a ballot. Bet.
Now, bottom down a basso.
Oh, yes, yes, so one question 31st. Okay. And the Betanaka said, Saturday 31st, no.
Or more we you or more do more back on. Are they going to vote?
Yeah, one of the only two, especially constituency executive, not one account. The only thing I say, very addition to the of an album. Now, when they say, can you point of careful? Yeah. A one, no problem, ever start to say, Baba. Intimate, some more quarter album, no so. Some of you say, more interest, more careful before it is too late. Because one can say, more power. Na Muhammad say kunja so enti no so bi bo wasuma ubetum na won't to the Jana as a jam about some go.
But I say, Minia, Chama can conclude here.
My main concluding yanko. And your woman is, your partner to baby, Sebe. Say, I can't one na yam pre, na yan yin senia, yen yan man this for ne yano. Ya bekan bia. Ya didn't say ya no phone, say, ya near go here good you. Sans I didn't know, I say, yes, so I see kura. And ya na pre. One day, a bequaco share you. 2028, and ya must my yen say ye quaco wini. Nemo say to me, you can deny papa dear. Then we have a chance to win. If not, then we should forget it. But me the Nyamekache and penny for Nina and say, yes, it's all was some papa beer. Omon betuaba, the uncle can show. It's as a hot no nomba betuaba. And yan ye was stadium no. Niesi ni a man for try say ombe massaging ye maybe against some people. No, I don't think that one will work. Nemum ye casanonso yemfan kabumu emra. Sans ye betuaba ye we. Nani papa couldn't be your party name. That's obedi and my baby ye nina. See a beka ye boom. Niakwa pray 2028. Yera John Mahama obefia kunyane so 2028. Ni ebiso. Why na MPP at this moment? Anke yede na ekro. Se nyanka buma ene odona. Na se yi nipa baako with pepper peye. Na nya se chinchim obi nsa na de obi nsa egu nachi. Ye niema na favor obi na chese party no aye pansam. Me de me masema de bia me kan say ye no ma ye wo street no so no. Ye no ma ye ni okamafo no. Ye no ma ye ni obia no. Ye no sa no na yasem eya. Esan say ye police station for ye na to aba no. Na benye obi so no de o executive was throw ntino. Esan say wa kwanya sika bi ntino. Nye besi bia no emfa ne ho. Se behwe agu se be ye den yo. Enti saafo no betimi akodi sika. Na se party ne still an echo
Position.
we are emfa ne ho. Se party nyako position ono ko ne fio. Na police station for ye no ma yete form no. Ye na ye mfa ye ho adwene. Nyanwene enko akire. Yanwene ne emisa ye ho se. So 2028 when the betimi akontokwa no age akonya no amaye. No na ehuhia this time. Ni obeko ntokwa den amaye party na din kunim. Enya ne oye hwan ana hwan na ye hwan. Te mesre party ma. Ni ekoso wo Lagos ni de. Mo fantumachi. Esa se binim to say police station for no de. Ye de encounter no makwa decide. Enya hwe. I'm say by 31st January. Ye beto aba no. Media danka mempensa. As I say, executives say, "Walk on and one no babe to happen." Now maybe a chairman, me will say about 16 regional chairman. I went to which was wrong because meaning say your constitution is say so yeah an executive crown you don't campaign for anyone. But this is what we are seeing. It's in Kabom ni baba no ebeche. Yes, wrong. You was sem papa bika. Yankwa bontin koka ema omo mfa anajo nane anopa yesro nemo yenyan kabom yefa party ni nkompempenso bia emfa so die bi beba so ama ye nyina enya bibin kakranka krafi ho ye besre
But I say chama wakanzi abamfo that's oba na we late kakra
You should tell you about it.
eja
atu to kakra o
You should talk from Grassroots. That's traffic.
kafra ebusuafo ha na edi dwumadi ni nyina AC production team ye na mo ase but kai say abatwa ebeba so 31st of January next year oye obi a to be a na see me kan kire mo abatwa so nsunsan so me kan ya na dia ba bedru no de ne say it is not about any other person. It's about MPP. Si form na busa wan kasa ofiefo busa wa sorry ma busa onamfo hwan na ye de ne ba obeto aba e de ama no menyi ni so ora Kennedy Agyapong okra no mo no so nim se okona won weni a obeko nti moma ye nsi form na ye misa se hwan e na mo de ne ba e beto aba de ama no political parties are formed to win political power. And when the man will join the political power, and you will be interest. See, it me I MPP 2028 a bear for. Yame ya do more channel pay. We shall be doing Eddie. I'm a fab watching my crowd.
So I would say that things